all right. And we're back with game number 2 between LGD and IG. Game 1, very one-sided. IG sort of like ran away with it from the get-go. Landing stage, superb, and then afterwards they just sort of steamrolled LGD.
And they put a foot
10
on their neck,
seconds
didn't let
remaining.
go for 20 minutes, just dominated the game.
One neck in
seconds
particular, that
remaining.
Enchantress neck.
Yep.
That was rough. It was rough to watch. 0-11-1. Hopefully in this game, LGD can prove us, or all of us really, that they are of
Invictus
course a much better
Gaming's
team
turn
than
to
what they showed in the last one. And we already have a new draft coming up, so this is already looking much different. Of course, no Enchanters in sight, but instead Omni Knight and Elder Titan.
Yeah, Elder Titan counters Omni Knight so hard, I wouldn't be
10
surprised if
seconds
they pick up Void as well on IG's side. Rubik,
5 seconds
also
remaining.
one of the better heroes against Omni Knight. I mean, you can still repel or heal at the early stages, which is pretty insane.
Yeah, pretty strong.
Seems like a good Rubik
LGD's
game
turn
overall.
to ban.
Lots of good
Maledict,
spells to
stun,
steal, yeah. Death Ward, of course, as well. Yeah, lots of good spells to steal. But at the same time, Invictus Gamer already with a support duo it can be exploited, I think. I mean, it's just Elder Titan, Rubik. Where's the heart lockdown?
Invictus Gaming's
Or do you think that's
turn
enough
to ban.
Spirit Stomp and Lift?
Yeah, it's enough to counter the Omni Knight in the laning stage. They can pretty much pick whatever they want as a carry. Omni Knight most of the time banned out with a reason.
10
Like,
seconds remaining.
even if we shut him down in the early stages, he comes back, can easily go to jungle.
5
Once he gets
seconds
to level
remaining.
10, the 90 GPM talent helps him get the items to fight into mid-game. Elder Titan is a hero that's gonna be super popular. I think kinda underpicked in the past couple of months.
Definitely. And we see that it's sort of a regional thing for now. I think China very much adores the Elder Titan, but outside of China, we haven't really seen much of it.
Well, some teams from CIS love to play him as an offlaner. Liquid picks it. Also, OG runs it. What do we have? Tinker banned out.
LGD's turn to
Medusa,
ban.
Lycan. I wonder why they banned out the Lycan. I
Lycan?
think they lost the game yesterday.
Invictus
Also against
Gaming's
the Lycan.
turn
Against
to
the
pick.
Lycan,
It was a second game, I think.
who built Necro and the pipe, and they just
I mean,
rolled
Necro
over them.
is the new
LGD's
old build again.
turn
You know, it was
to
Necro,
pick.
then like for the longest time it was just Necro, but like for the last year or two or a year and a half, people
Invictus
started picking
Gaming's
building
turn
Armlet on the hero.
Phantom
But now they've all gone back to Necro, of course, with the new, what's it called, the heal, the HP thing.
Yeah.
Just makes Necrobook so much stronger than before.
So with these three heroes, like Luna is
10 seconds
one of the
remaining.
heroes that does well in early stages through the
5
mid game
seconds remaining.
and especially in the late game. These three heroes can go aggressive really easy because of the Lunar Blessing damage. Like, you have plus 28 damage extra on these two heroes if you want to fight 3 versus 3. What do we have? Phantom Lancer.
Phantom Lancer,
Yeah, it can be a mid Phantom Lancer. It can be a safe lane Phantom Lancer. If they decide to go for aggressive tri lane with these three, they need a hero that does well against Omni Knight in 1 versus 1 situation.
It can be mid Luna.
No.
LGD's turn
I
to
don't think
pick.
I was like, what?
mistake. They pick up the Brewmaster. He does fairly okay in the 1v1 against Omni Knight. It's not the best. It's not the worst.
He's fine.
No.
He can farm, harass. So
10
they
seconds
lack
remaining.
lockdown for this Brewmaster. None of these three provide anything.
5
Is
seconds
Clockwork
remaining.
still in the pool? They might go for
He is still in the
a
pool.
Clockwork on LGD's side. Even though not the best hero against the Rubik.
Not the best, but it does work well with the other heroes, right? Together with the Witch Doctor, of
Like,
course.
you want to have something to control the Brewmaster. If Brewmaster is caught into cogs, he can't get out with battery assault on if he's alone though.
Well, they're taking their time for now. Don't want to commit to anything just yet. Invictus Gaming most likely still need a mid hero. We'll be able to pick it up in the next phase. Last pick as well, which is important. I feel like IG have a pretty open draft right now. I think the mid hero could be
Yeah,
anything.
or what they can run is Doom
Invictus
position 4.
Gaming's turn.
Dragon Knight.
Well,
something
just
like
go for
that.
the DK for now.
This could be a good Timbersaw game for IG.
For IG, yeah.
Yeah, they can sneak it in.
Not a lot of
10
lockdown for now,
seconds
but of
remaining.
course they do have the last pick, so they have the comfort of knowing what the Timbersaw would be up
5
against.
seconds remaining.
LGD gonna last pick a support. That's most likely gonna be FY's hero as well. Some captains do that. They just last pick their own hero.
What do you think about it? Like, I'm better than the rest. Huh? What does
No,
it say?
I think it's just more of a
LGD's turn
Yeah,
to
they-
bat.
especially since it's a 4-position support. There's a lot of heroes to pick from. Yeah, you did point point out the clockwork. Good ban here from IG for sure.
LGD's turn
And,
to
there's a
pick.
Timbersaw ban as well.
Invictus
Here-
I read this
Gaming's
Chinese
turn
team so
to
good.
Disruptor.
Yeah,
It's a
the
4-position disruptor again. I think. I don't think. I mean, that could be 4-position witch doctor, of course, but I feel like it's gonna be the 4-position disruptor again.
what do they need? They need the mid hero. Could be a
10
puck to
seconds
provide some of
remaining.
more control,
5 seconds
or
remaining.
they can go for Storm Spirit themselves if they feel like it.
A lot of options for sure. I mean, I keep bringing it up, but Ember Spirit, obviously, not really a hero that anybody runs these days. Obviously, there's a lot of counters to it already as well, but also for sure one of OP's heroes.
Oh,
Choose your hero.
All right, didn't see that one coming. Leshrac mid. We haven't seen Leshrac in a while. A couple of NA teams have run Leshrac in the past couple of months, really, not weeks, but more so, in November/October, we saw a couple of Leshrac picks. This is out of the ordinary, but I like it. I like seeing Leshrac. It adds a lot of push to their lineup.
yeah. Some Chinese teams tested it. Lesh works well, can snowball easily. That's their AoE clear against the Phantom Lancer
Phantom Lancer,
illusions and gives them more push ability. Also, the Edict is amazing against an Omni Knight.
It's true. It's true.
10
Repelled
seconds remaining.
unit.
Well,
5 seconds
how the
remaining.
lane's going to shape out? Most likely very... as you pointed out earlier, IG do have the potential to go aggressive. Do you think they should? And just have the Brewmaster versus the Omni Knight?
Yeah, when I see a Disruptor, I always want to try lane against Disruptor because he's super weak
In
in
trial
those
lanes,
situations. Also, they don't have a classic position 4 hero, so it's going to be either... it's going to be FY, position 4 in Disruptor. We saw it yesterday. He goes for max Thunderstrike and build into Spirit Vessel. That's a lot of magical damage over time.
In general, I mean, he was really strong in the Disruptor, but of course the question remains, can he pull it off in this game as well? IG, whose lineup do you favor? IG or LGD?
I'll say IG once again. Leshrac is either hit or miss, but I think Leshrac could have been any other hero, and I would still go for IG's lineup.
Prepare
Elder
for
Titan
battle.
Luna seems
Super
so
strong.
strong. Yeah.
Mm.
Plus, this is gonna be an amazing Ruby game.
For now, it doesn't seem as if they want to go aggressive. They just have the Luna down here already. Brewmaster. Well, I would say they have kill potential on the Brewmaster, though. I mean, Disruptor, Witch Doctor, Phantom Lancer. There's a bit of magic damage there. Once the supports hit level 2, level 3, I think there's chance for them to kill him.
I don't know if they saw this, probably not.
The ward?
Yeah.
No, I think they were too late for that. Chalice has to be careful. Doesn't want to have a game like the last one. Maybe that's why they picked him here. That's really difficult to kill. Luna now dropping very low. start from the Lashak connects, and they're gonna get first blood. Yes, indeed they are. And once again, IG grabbing that early first blood.
Well, at least Chalice didn't start the fade session.
Yeah. And unfortunately for them, End is getting really low as well, so it looks like he's gonna go... No, never mind. He's just gonna start eating tangos. Is he gonna swap, or is he just gonna go for the block here? I think he's just gonna go for the block, yeah. Sends out a south
The
as
battle
well.
begins.
Rune contested from Phantom Lancer. Doesn't get it though. So it's a 2-for-2 rune split.
Brewmaster on the top lane. If Disruptor rotates, they have a good kill potential. Phantom Lancer doesn't care that much for the Drunken Haze because he can dispel it with Doppelganger.
Rubik trying his best to make sure that the creep wave stays in a very favorable position to them. And yep, there it is. But of course, took a lot of harassment because of that. Dual lane mid here with the Disruptor.
Disruptor's gonna move away because the Leshrac is really good in these situations. Can out-harass them both because Dragon Knight is a melee hero and there's no rotations coming out from IG.
And he's already moving towards his bottom lane. Gonna assist the Omni Knight. Top lane, we have another dual lane up here with the Brewmaster and the Elder Titan. Gonna be difficult for the Phantom Lancer in the first couple of levels. He will be able to use Phantom Lance if he needs to for, you know, last hits onto the range creep, for example, but generally speaking, this is annoying dual lane to deal with. Brewmaster, Elder Titan.
Yeah, but Elder Titan should help the bottom lane. Rubik running out of tangos and Luna dropping low even though she already brought one flask. Like, Disruptor is a really good harasser. Okay, top lane.
Top lane, indeed, they're gonna go for the Boboka or Elder Titan, and he's gonna drop low and he's gonna fall. That's an easy kill for them. With Maledict, of course, available. Boboka, on the other hand, that was a clutch kill. They turned level 2 and then they killed him before he turns level 2. Otherwise, there would have been a, you know, maybe the Aura or something. Even just the Ghost. The Ghost, the Stomp. Bottom lane, they're almost eating through, or they've almost eaten through all of their region. Only one Tango remains, but they also have 6 wand charges on the Luna.
Let's see, as DK... What is that glowing thing around the DK? Is that the thing that SCCC has?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it must be.
Sunken Relic?
Yeah, it must be.
Look, it's not even shown.
It's not, isn't it?
Rich Chinese people.
Yeah. Dude, when Dire Tide first came out, all of the Chinese players were like just spamming the Dire Tide to make sure they all get all those the golden Rochlings, and those some of the players who didn't get it just bought it for like a couple $1,000 or something. Absolutely ridiculous. I talked to a player who shall remain unnamed and was like a platinum Roshling. Apparently he sold it for $30,000.
Well, that's a new car right there.
Yes.
Plus something else if you don't need that expensive car.
Yes. Elder Titan now TP bottom. After giving the Brewmaster a little bit of a head start. As you mentioned earlier, they definitely need to help bottom here. Do they have kill potential lift?
Yeah.
Into the Echo Spirit? Oh, well, Stomp. No, no Stomp. No Stomp. They just don't want to go for the Stomp, I guess. So that's gonna not be... Now there is a Stomp. That feels weird.
Yeah, that...
Did he miss?
That was not a plan. Maybe they thought Omni Knight has one level of repel, so he didn't want to use it right away.
Yeah, that's a good point. But of course,
But he does not have it.
repel yet.
Yeah.
Well, so far this laning stage, much quieter than the last one. Nobody's feeding. It's very even right now. I guess the Dire is a little bit ahead just because, you know, they're doing better in last hits, but just barely. It's just really small instances.
Yeah, Lesh going for actually 3-0-2 build. the damage increased and the radius for a stun, so easier to land a stun.
Top lane, they now have 3 heroes here for this Brewmaster.
Dire's
Supports
bottom
on level
tower
3
is
and
under
level
attack.
3. I did highlight earlier that this is a lot of burst or magic damage now. Especially with the Maledict already connected and now the kinetic field keeping him in place. So XXS is going to fall here. Question is who gets the kill? It's Ame.
He knows he can't TP out. Disruptor was saving a point. He got the glimpse there just in case he tries to TP out. Omni Knight has a lot of CS.
Perhaps a little bit too much, but of course not much they could do with the Disruptor in lane. Chalice now dropping a little bit low. Still doesn't have a point in Repel. And he might just fall here.
They're just gonna go Shrine now.
If you know that you die, do you maybe run into the opposite direction so they can't Shrine immediately? Like they have to waste more time running back to the Shrine?
Yeah, it can work. This is the perfect scenario for IG.
Indeed it is, and they immediately try and gank mid. The gank train is coming in. Echo Stomp does connect. The slow from the lightning ensures it. There's another stun on top of the DK. Another Brewmaster clap, but do they have enough damage so far? It doesn't seem that way, not with the stake charges on top of the raindrop, and he is going to survive here. 4 heroes committed for this as well.
And the region on DK is just
Ridiculous.
insane with the Magic Wand and Soul Ring plus his region from Dragon Blood. Imagine if you're trying to kill him for 10 seconds, he actually regions 150 HP.
Well, that's the power of the DK, and that's why so many teams love him. In China, certainly they do. Very hard to gank, of course. Boboka has a haste rune, but can't really do anything with it.
What does Omni Knight have?
Top lane, Brewmaster is getting initiated upon again. Stuck in the static field. Has Maledict on him, but
Has
thus
13
far,
charges.
yeah, has 13 charges as well. Doppelganger committed now. He has a Spirit Lance. He's going to use it. He doesn't use his 15 charges. Doesn't get to. Bit greedy. Wanted to wait
Yeah.
up the Spirit Lance, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, he could use it right away, so you don't
DK
take
gets
too
lifted
much
into
damage.
tower range, but there's no follow-up. The stun misses, in fact, and this should be...
Radiant's
Oh,
top
no.
tower
Never
is
mind.
under
That
attack.
ultimate from the Shrek dealing a lot of damage there, but not going to be enough. The Pulse Nova, that is.
Yeah, they missed stun again, so no kill.
That's a very crucial one. Bottom lane. Omnia just playing so aggressive. He knows he can.
I don't know, Omni Knight had those blades of attack early on, then after he died, he didn't pick both of them. One ended up in a stash for some reason.
Ooh, that's a mistake. And now it's the Courier, yeah. Imagine if he had face boots now. He could just be
Dire
harassing the
are
shit out of
scanning.
Luna. Well, again, somewhat quiet laning stage. We haven't had a couple of attempted kills, but never really...
Not very effective.
Yeah. IG just not finding the rhythm right now. Missing those combos on their heroes. You could tell OP and Q just were not on the same page with the lift. Well, maybe now they are. Yeah, they do. With the pulse over on top, that's so much damage. And you mentioned it earlier, that is quite good against the DK, but is it going to be enough? The slow potentially could be enough. Not going to be in range, is he? Stun is not going to... Well, no, it does connect, but it's not going to be enough. The warn charges, as you mentioned,
Radiant's
to keep
top
him alive.
tower
And
is under
with
attack.
that insane region, he might just be full HP soon again. Phantom Lance even TP'd in. Didn't even cancel his TP. I feel like he could have just canceled
It
it.
seems like they didn't want to commit there, because if he misses stun, they're in a bad position. They can easily get caught.
Well, DK popped the shrine and now he's full
Radiant's
HP
middle
again.
tower is under attack.
Mid lane Phantom Lancer. I mean, he did TP, so he might as well just push. But that does give the Brewmaster a little bit of breathing room up top.
Yeah, Brewmaster is 6, so he should try to find a kill. Went for Power Threads build. Most of the time people either go for Phase Boots, which is brown boots into Blink Dagger. I guess the reason is he wants to have survivability, and it also gives him mana.
Mana,
Yeah,
yeah.
also he can farm the forest more efficiently.
Well, right now, Dire is still a little bit ahead, but just barely. Luna, top of the net worth. Has the Mask of Madness. Can farm in the jungle, of course. Volvoka giving a little bit of space. Both sides really just giving their 4 position support the space in the mid lane. Sort of mirroring each other, right?
Radiant's top tower
Just
is under
having the mid
attack.
lane and transition back into the jungle and giving the support the mid lane.
So, well, Phantom Lancer is pretty much free farming. Luna not far behind. Mask of Madness is already finished, so she can farm both of these camps and the lane. Still didn't see DK pressuring that mid tower. It's really hard
Mid lane,
against the Lash.
Titan gets glimpsed back into the static field. Has to stomp, but it's not gonna. Actually, it is gonna push it back.
It
DK
hit.
didn't get caught. He could have
No.
gone for the stun. Even had the dragon form on. Finds a haste now, so maybe they can do
Dire's
something
top
with
tower
this, but
is under attack.
well, he's not gonna find anyone here. Actually, he's still gonna go for the ET. Gets lifted up though, gets pulled back, but I'm not sure that's gonna be. It's gonna be enough. Apparently, they don't want to overcommit here. Certainly not with the Brewmaster. I guess they did see him. I wasn't too sure if they did.
They have Disruptor ulti. I don't know if they wanna take a fight. The Dragon form is running out. It's really hard to fight against the Brewmaster. But Brewmaster needs to do
All lift
something.
onto
Yeah.
the DK, gonna connect with the stun, double stun. In fact, Boboka not gonna be able to get his stomp off, and the cast bounces again to OP, getting caught in the static
Radiant's
storm,
top tower
and
is
now
under
he
attack.
might just
That's
fall
a dead
here.
Lash.
Doesn't get the stick charges off. Had 8 stick charges left. I'm not sure that would have been enough to survive, but would have been content.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Phantom
attack.
Lancer moved away from a top lane. Wants to defend the tower against the Luna. But Luna doesn't really care. She just keeps farming the forest and the lane. Also, it will give Brewmaster time to get
Radiant's middle tower is under
closer
attack.
to his Blink Dagger. I don't know. We still didn't see Split.
Yeah, we haven't
12
seen that
minutes
one
in.
yet. You'd think they would just try and smoke up and go with a split, right? Maybe find a kill. DK, Phantom Lancer, somebody should be able to. I mean, I guess we haven't really talked about this, but Brewmaster is fantastic against Phantom Lancer as well early on. The Storm Bruling being able to dispel, or not dispel, but deal a lot of damage, 1,000 damage to those illusions.
Well, it kills them instantly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
early on it pretty much kills them instantly. Later on it's not going to be as effective. But it still helps in determining who the real one is. If you use it, it's pretty obvious. The one that doesn't take any damage is most likely going to be the
Dire
one
are
that
scanning.
actually is the real one. Yeah, IG playing a little bit passive despite having a couple of really big abilities up for a while now. They haven't really even tried to use the Eclipse at all. Luna's just been farming, which is also fine, obviously, but she's actually falling behind in farm. 200 behind the Phantom Lancer now. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, they don't have any stacks for Luna.
Boboka getting caught out here with the Death Ward on top.
Yeah, Baboka, not really impressive this game on Elder Titan. Missed a couple of stuns, getting caught. Still saving 1 point. Maybe if he wants to go for Earth Splitter or Natural Order,
Do you think
at
maybe
least
he's
one level.
Do you think maybe he stayed top for a little bit too long?
Yeah, he died. He should have helped bottom. They had good kill
Glimpse
potential.
back into the kinetic field and should fall.
Radiant's bottom
Easy kill for
tower
them, and
is
with the
under
Dragon Form they
attack.
can even push this tower now. Fresh Dragon Form, of course.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It's gonna be hard to fight into Omni Knight, who has phase boots and drums,
Dire's
very
top
mobile.
tower is under attack.
High level has 1 level in
Blink
repel.
available, he blinks in on. Oh, he gets stunned before he gets
Direct
his ultimate off,
Storm.
and now the kinetic field and Static Storm is up here. But there's also Luna Eclipse, Earth Splitter on top. Do they get the kill? Yeah, they find the Omni Knight, and now they want the Dragon Knight. But Phantom Lancer comes in as well, gonna hunt down the Luna. Do you stop again? You're stunned onto the DK. Luna gets glimpsed back, has to be careful. Oh, doesn't get caught in the kinetic field. Another Echo Storm catches the Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer in the midst of everything, and Clap secures the kill. Didn't need the Brewmaster split, still win the fight.
Yeah, he went in against these heroes, Static Storm, Dragon.
Dire's middle
Dragon
tower
Knight stun.
is under attack.
You might want to go for just blink and split instead of using the clap.
Clap, yeah. That was pretty greedy.
Yeah, but with the good Earth Splitter plus Brewmaster is super tanky. They didn't have enough damage to take him down.
Yeah, that was a really good response from all of IG. The Luna also coming in
Radiant's
from
bottom tower
the
is
top
under
west,
attack.
making sure to hit as many people as she can with the Eclipse, of course, and then yeah, the Phantom Lancer kind of melted in that fight, didn't he? Of course, he only has the
Radiant's
Diffusal
bottom
Blade,
tower is under
but still
attack.
went down pretty quickly.
Dire's top tower
But DK is
under
always
attack.
pretty tanky, of course, with that, with a Defiance on top of him.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, there's a lot of magical damage on the side of
Radiant's
IG.
bottom tower has fallen.
Like usually, DKs, if they have a good or bad game, they go
Dire's
for
top
either
tower has
drums
fallen.
or armlet. But if they have a lot of magical damage, then you just build into hood.
OP getting scouted out by a ward freshly planted by Xnova. They don't have a good initiation though. They can only throw out a cast. They don't have like a blink or something. But of course OP will not see this coming. He might expect it, but he won't see it. OP, yeah, Dragon Form committed. The Dragon Tail, cast, Edict, Maledict.
Maledict.
Bottom tower is under attack.
The evil version
Dire's
of the
top
Edict.
tower is under attack.
Unfortunately for IG or LGD, they can't really transition this into like an instant objective. They're pinging out the mid tower, but the DK didn't come with them, so
Dire's middle
it's actually a
tower
bit of a
is under
mistake, isn't it?
attack.
If he just goes mid after that kill, isn't that just a free tier 1?
Yeah.
I mean, they still probably will get it, but now that it's taking them a little bit longer. And top lane, they might pay for it with the life on the Phantom Lancer. Brewmaster split not committed. They have the stun misses, but of course they can get rid of those illusions. They do get rid of the illusions, but Phantom Lancer still staying alive, and now the rotations, of course, coming out with the Omni Knight Repel stolen immediately used on Q. So they just want to get out of here. Cast now though on Q. Repel runs out, and Q might just be the casualty of war, and indeed it is. So first split kind of wasted there.
Yeah, that was
Blessings upon
weird
a loyal
game.
warrior.
Going for a
Bottom tower
Phantom
is under
Lancer like
attack.
that near the tower. Like, you know they're gonna have at least one guy TPing, helping out.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Not
attack.
sure
Very
what
ambitious.
yeah, I'm not sure what the plan was.
Radiant structures
He missed the
are
clap.
fortified.
He should have backed there. Then he missed the boulder as well.
Should have backed there again.
Yeah.
On mid lane,
Radiant's
now
middle
the tower
has
falls.
fallen.
And that opens up a lot more access to the Radiant jungle. They took 2 tier 1s, that's
Radiant's
actually
middle
really huge for
tower
them
is under
early on.
attack.
Denying the Luna a little bit of access and the little Shrek as well. They have 2 deep wards as well, which I really like. Giving them a lot of vision over the Radiant jungle. Both
Radiant's
sides really.
top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower
Top lane,
is
another
under
tier 1
attack.
fall. So
Radiant's
all
top
tier 1s
tower
have been
has
taken
fallen.
on the side of Radiant. Or on the side of the of IG rather.
This is okay. The war just expired. That was a really good war.
Yeah, it
from
really was.
LGD. This one and this one. They want to have a vision on Luna if she's farming either ancients or in this area. So they can easily smoke up and kill her. Okay, Phantom Lancer has Yasha finished, so he's getting close to
Manta.
Manta style.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
In general, couple of
Dire are
pretty good
scanning.
items coming out. The blink on the DK, nice scan as well. They glimpse the Luna back into the kinetic field, and with the Death Ward on top, they should be able to find that kill. And yeah, nice Echo Stomp on 3, but what does it really do? Can they really turn it? Earthspitter's gonna come on through, it's gonna connect onto 2. Rumersa jumps in, doesn't get anything off because of course that Static Storm. OP runs through with a stolen repel. Can he find anything? He does find a kill into the Omni Knight, but the Dragon Tail and the Cask gonna prevent him from giving further chase.
Radiant's bottom tower
Brewmaster
has
might be
fallen.
thinking about jumping in there. Stomp does connect onto the DK, but they don't want to commit for a DK of course, because that is a very tanky hero.
Phantom Lancer's coming from the side. They
Could be
might
dangerous.
want to take a fight. They know they don't have a split. Okay, they do still have a split. The Brewmaster's not splitting at all.
He really isn't. He's very conservative with that. To be fair, it is a pretty long cooldown early on, of course. With that 25 talent, it's going to be much or significantly lower. But
Yeah, That's why
once-
that's why he's going for a Midas. He
Yeah.
wants to get to level 20 and 25. 5 after that, it gets pretty ridiculous.
I mean, he has the mines technically already. He's just not sending the Korea right now. He bought it now, and the Korea's flying in. But yeah, overall, just great awareness from LGD going for that gank on the Luna. That was, with the scan. was pretty well executed. Nice warding yet again from X-Nova. I really love those wards. A deep ward just out of range of the sentry as well, giving them a lot of vision and information.
Yeah, they pretty much warded everything.
Oh, and Q just warded on top of his sentry. If somebody... Oh, okay, the sentry runs out. But yeah.
So if IG wants to take control, they should play around this area.
Yeah. They should, especially since they already took the tier 1 up top. I'm surprised that they aren't, but right now they're just playing very passive. Oh, looks like they look to smoke up, maybe? They're grouping up, at least. Could be a dangerous smoke.
Okay, this is a big item. Luna has BKB finish, didn't go for Manta style, just casual Yasha to increase her farming move speed. She needs a BKB.
Phantom Lancer's a huge kill. The question is, can they really kill him? They're moving in a really great way, but of course Phantom Lancer now uses a doppelganger. That could be a huge kill for them, but then, oh, they do find the Lucid Beam. Can they really lift him now? Rubik just not in range, and he has another doppelganger available.
Oh.
Smoke gank. Oh, he missed! They didn't know. They didn't know, of course.
He had the Omni Knight behind him, so it would have been hard. I don't know, this Astral Spirit's coming really late from Elder Titan.
No. Another kill opportunity missed. This time around, they committed 5 heroes with an entire smoke for it as well.
Haste.
I don't know, IG's just not finding the timing right now, I feel. They're just missing all these timings, and as a result, they're sort of falling behind. Luna's behind the Phantom Lancer farm. The Shrek is definitely not farmed. Has half a Bloodstone.
Yeah, didn't really feel the influence of Flash this game.
I feel like I could have been any hero, really. If it happened to Lina mid, probably would have been even more effective.
Yeah, I'm not convinced about the Lina, though. She's the last, like, 3 to 5 Linas I've seen.
Are they going to smoke again?
Was not super effective. I think all of them lost the game. That's why she's underpicked.
Alright, they're smoking behind the Luna or around the Luna now. I believe the ward did not catch it, so... but looks like LGD is fully expecting this. Or they're smoking themselves.
Oh, nice scan.
Are scanning.
Oh, that's a perfect scan, really. And X-Nova with great positioning. And that ward as well. They see all of them now. And Ame is just going straight in there. In the meantime, split from the Brewmaster in the backline. But Ame immediately falls all by himself. What was that positioning? Omni not getting caught out, but with the Repel going to keep himself alive. And he's just running out. But what was this? I don't know what that was. DK now finds the ET. ET getting instantly obliterated. The Master's still in the fray of things, and he blinks out. It's going to TP out as well, but yeah. Ame just suicidal there. Probably a lot of miscommunication. It felt like he thought they were going to go in, whereas the rest of the team was just
yeah,
not.
X-Nova with the perfect positioning. Probably he scanned them out, placed the ward, broke the smoke. They had a vision. But still, Phantom Lancer went in.
Oh, glimpse onto the Luna. BKB popped though, so she's not going to get a glimpsed back. And with that, a kill attempt has been prevented. But yeah, that was, again, like you pointed out, X-Nova with perfect positioning, really. Phantom Lancer on me. Does have Manta Style, is working towards it hard. Pretty standard item build, I guess. Gotta be difficult to kill him once he has the heart. And that's where his illusions tank up as well.
Well, they have Lash level 2 ulti.
True.
Pretty much burns 140.
Has the Bloodstone finish now.
Yeah.
Got it after the kill, so no Bloodstone charges acquired yet. Dragon Knight blinks in with the Dragon Tail. A lot of damage done already with that Maelstrom, but of course... What?
What?
Glimpse!
Oh.
He got glimpsed!
The
And
last second, I was like, he didn't even move. Was
Yeah.
just standing in place. I thought he cancelled.
No, he got glimpsed.
Yeah, and instant suicide. That feels bad.
It feels really bad. But good play from FY.
A gift from
Joss
the
getting in
tempest of
range.
battle.
I say Joss, but that range is obviously ridiculous. Mid lane, Rubik gets caught out. Looks like he's gonna die. Doesn't have a, I mean, he has Purification stolen, obviously doesn't help him there. Again, IG We're getting picked apart. Oh, that I didn't catch, but that
Almost
was
a double kill. Yeah.
for a Phantom Lancer. And
Radiant's
that's
middle
again
tower
Brewmaster
is
dying
under
without using
attack.
the ultimate. And Leshrac getting caught out here as well. It's gonna fall. So 3 heroes just dead for nothing.
It doesn't feel like LGD is playing good. It feels like IG is playing bad. They're just chain feeding the kills for no reason, getting
Really
caught
are.
a couple of times.
Radiant's middle tower is
Really
under
bad
attack.
positions as well. Now just gonna get a free tier 2 tower. Phantom Lancer pushing out the bottom lane as well.
Radiant's
LGD
middle
feels like they
tower
have
has
complete
fallen.
map control, and IG. I mean, we've seen a couple of smoke gank attempts from them already, but a lot of them were just really badly executed as well.
Oh, that's a full Mjolnir on a Dragon Knight.
That's gonna be rough. He deals a lot of damage at the moment. Yeah, you can tell IG, they just want to farm up, it seems, but nope, they're going to smoke up, I guess. Alright, another smoke attempt. Not scouted out at all, but the question is, can LGD read this?
Radiant are scanning.
They're scanning around the Roche, see that nobody is in that area. Now they're going to enter the jungle. Well, they are, but blind. No, never mind, they did see the
Dire
Omni Knight.
are scanning.
Dire scan
scans
again,
are
hits
on
them.
Point.
They're going to jump into the Omni Knight. First split commit. No,
Roche
never
time.
mind. Roche time now. Might force out a buyback here from the Omni Knight. Do you commit the buyback if you think they're taking Roche?
Oh, they can scout with the Phantom Lancer, see how low it is.
Oh, glimpse. Brewmaster does not get the split off, so he just gets glimpsed into a static storm and immediately falls. But that's also 2 ultimates committed. Well, looks like, well, Phantom Lancer wants to give chase. OP, gonna get rid of all those illusions, but well, Phantom Lancer dodges a couple of spells. Oh, glimpse onto the Luna again, but oh, she pops the BKB late. She's gonna go in, but
And
her
wastes
Eclipse is not really
ulti as
gonna
well.
hit anybody. Yeah, only a couple of illusions really, and now they can go back in here if they want to. Phantom Lancer sure is. Q is gonna fall. Ellen Titan is gonna fall, and Chalice is pretty much saying what I'm thinking. Well played, but also more so IG just heavily misplaying.
Like
of course.
huge mistake from IG again. I'm not sure if Luna wanted to fight or just
Radiant's
popped it
middle tower is under
late,
attack.
the BKB,
Yeah.
then popped ulti because she was in a bad position.
But of course, with BKB down and Eclipse down, if you're LGD, you just don't fear anything anymore. And they're just gonna go high ground, push.
Radiant's middle
Nothing
tower
the Radiant
has
can do
fallen.
about it at the moment.
Radiant
Even if he
structures are
comes back, you
fortified.
still take those racks.
Radiant's middle barracks are
DK
under
Dragon
attack.
Form still running for a couple of seconds, so yeah, healing racks
Radiant's
taken.
middle barracks has
Don't need to
fallen.
go for the range race, really.
Yeah, it's gonna be a full heart on Phantom Lancer in 100 gold. Also pipe finished on Omni Knight, so that's bye-bye Lash. He's not gonna deal any damage. Also, it's gonna negate a lot of damage coming out from Luna.
It feels weird. It feels like we're watching like a completely different IG. Like this IG feels so different than the last one. Obviously, the last one had a lot of confidence going into the mid game because they had like such a superb early game. But this IG just feels like they don't know what to do. They're like falling apart, giving away a lot of like very stupid kills.
A tithe to the impurities.
What do you do if you're IG? Just try and go for more smoke gangs? Try and kill somebody?
I don't think they have any smokes left. That's the
I don't know,
problem.
that might actually be a good point. I can't check right now.
Go for my top.
They should.
No, they have a smoke left on ET.
Alright. They should try to smoke up. I don't know if they can catch Phantom Lancer. Even if they catch him, I don't know if he dies. Same goes for Dragon Knight.
I think Dragon Knight definitely doesn't die at the moment. And he's even gonna go for a Scotty. That's gonna make him even more immortal.
Brewmaster needs a defensive item. He probably needs to buy a BKB.
He's just not getting those splits off. Getting caught out by the Static Storm is just too strong at the moment. This FY Disruptor has been playing very well. Q lifting back FY out of vision. Oh no, not out of vision, out of range, but he needs to get back into range. Q still gonna fall here. Stomp only gonna connect onto the Omni Knight. FY building towards that Agnes and almost has it. Agnes is gonna be huge this game against the BKB from the Luna. and potential BKB coming in from the Shrek as well.
Yeah, they're gonna kill the Roche. I'm not sure they can contest it. It's good if they can make it on time, but probably not.
Yeah, they're not in position
Yeah.
really. It does take LGD a little bit of time because they don't have the best Roche lineup.
Nah, they're not gonna contest it.
Yeah, they're not gonna contest it. Just split pushing. And are they even split pushing actively really? OP. Yeah, no, they're not really committing to anything. Just farming up really.
Dire's bottom
Well,
tower is under Roshan has
That
fallen
is just
to the dark.
Immortality.
LGD taking a free Roche, free Aegis up on Ame. Now he's literally immortal. Maybe soon closing in on that Scotty. And right now it feels like IG just doesn't have the damage to take these fights.
I wonder what the
Blessings
moves.
upon a
Didn't see
loyal warrior.
Dragon Knight with a Scotty. I wonder what the move speed is with level 3 Dragon form plus a Scotty.
Dire's bottom tower
The
is
movement
under
speed?
attack.
Yeah. On enemies.
Oh, I was really confused. I guess the couple of agility that he gets does give him a little bit of movement speed. Well, we might see it in action.
Radiant's
pretty
top
close to it.
shrine is under attack.
Just about 400 gold away from it. Bottom lane looks like IG are gonna look to push
Radiant's
this tower.
top
They have
tower
two siege
is
queens
under
after all.
attack.
Gonna trade
Dire's
towers most
bottom
likely,
tower
but
is
that's the
under
kind of trades
attack.
you have to go for these days.
Dire's
If you're in
structures are
such a
fortified.
position.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's
I still-
top tower has fallen.
And I know you said in the
Radiant's
draft that
top
you know
shrine
there's
Dire's
this is
bottom
fine,
tower
but
has
I
fallen.
still feel like this Rubik Elder Titan support duo is weak, especially in this scenario.
I don't think it's weak. I think Boboka played bad. They didn't connect their spells. Dragon Knight is in, but
He wanted to go for the stun onto Rubik. Oh, Ame might go for this. Yeah, he's gonna chase it. Of course, he has the Aegis. He can afford to. Gonna fall back with the doppelganger. But of course,
Radiant's
this Dragon
top
Knight
tower is
feels like a
under
rain
attack.
boss at this stage. Has the Scotty available. Immediately stuns the Rubik again. Oh no, the Luna again. And Earth Splitter not even gonna connect on anybody really. Elder Titan's also gonna fall. Buyback force from the Luna. Boboka now Eclipse pop, but doesn't really hit anybody except for Illusions. The Luna's just gonna go fall for a second time in a row. And that is just EG tapping out. IG. So 30 minutes into the game, pretty much as quickly as the last game, really.
Victory.
But this time around, LGD emerged victorious.
yeah, this Dragon Knight, this game was really on point. Getting out of control after the good early game. Did he even die this game? Nope.
He did
They
not.
tried to kill him a couple of
A couple
times,
of times,
but
especially early on.
yeah, but failed to connect the spells. I think the problem is that the communication in the IG this game was whether they want to fight or not. You could see the gank when they went on a DK, who's gonna stun first, then another gank if they want to follow him between tier 1 and tier 2 tower. Also when Brewmaster is gonna split, are they gonna take a fight or not? BKB Luna popping after the glimpse using ulti, so it seems like bad communication.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
Oh, definitely. But
Gotta give credit to LGD once again. FY on this
on the disruptor.
position 4
Yeah.
disruptor with some clutch glimpses. Even though they were 4 at the time with some good glimpses, they managed to come back. It felt like IG is in control this game, but they just started chain feeding.
Pretty much. And didn't really accomplish much with their lineup. If you mentioned earlier, no impact from the Shrek really. The Brewmaster certainly didn't really have a lot of impact either.
Yeah, also that gank on Phantom Lancer at the tier 2 tower on top.
That was
Also felt super weird.
super bad. Well, that was game number 2. We're gonna be in a game number 3 soon. IG versus LGD, sort of a classic rivalry, really.
Yeah, that's what we wanted, right?
Yeah.
Game number 3.
3 games.
Here we
for
are.
Sure. Yeah, there we are. Well, we're gonna be back in a couple of minutes. Gonna take a short break. Gonna pop some music, and hopefully the lobby will be up soon. So stay tuned, guys.